Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nadine. How are you this morning?
Absolutely fabulous. So, our viewers can see that it's now a little bit later, and that's just because Jackie and I have been chatting about prosperity, wishes, desires. It's such a beautiful time. Hanukkah, times of miracles. There is snow already here in my area. There is so many M's that are manifested already. So let's see what we manifest here. And we're going to kind of close the chapter of chapter 2 that was, I wrote the title, The Source of Wealth.
No, we're finishing 3, honey, The Source of Wealth.
Right, it's chapter 3, The Source of Wealth.
Yeah, we're progressing. We are progressing slowly but surely.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. This is going to be a long one because there are 20 things to remember about substance. Okay, so let's get into it because we really got to remember the 20 things and live by it every single day, and to feel this. Exactly. The magic of December. I was just saying to Nadine, we're just so blessed. We've just had Thanksgiving for the Americans. You've got Hanukkah. I've got my birthday. And then we've got Christmas. And we just got to have that magical feeling about us every day. And that's the abundance and prosperity. So let me read.
Yes.
Why was the woman healed who touched the hem of Jesus' garment? Because of the spiritual substance that filled his mind and body. There were hundreds of people who rubbed elbows with him that day, but only one woman recognized the substance and received it. She knew that if she could but touch his robe, her physical need would be met. Do you get the impact of this miracle? Substance increases with use until it fills our whole consciousness and manifests as substance in all our affairs. Be still and know that I am God. Look to substance, recognize it, put it through your thoughts. Claim it until it becomes your own. It will increase your prosperity, heal your body, solve your problems, and neutralize your fears. Wow.
And isn't that just how we know now that there is 1% of super successful people and all the rest is not? And so that just is a very good example that she recognized substance. And when you listen to the most successful people on this planet, whether they're financially successful or in sports or business or whatever, so they all say the same things. It's the belief, it's their self-image, it's their thoughts, their emotions towards the good. And so that's exactly the recipe we give in Thinking into Results, right? That's exactly what's in all the books from the Bible that is quoted here quite often to the newer books about manifesting and how to create miracles and everything. So it's just really one thing, the substance. So the wealth, the source of wealth is the substance. And we've been reading about this the last couple of weeks. And so let's now check in what to remember so you can become one of those 1%.
Yeah. Come on, let's join us. Join us. All right. So things to remember about substance. Number 1, everything is made from one universal substance. Everything.
Yes.
Number 2, universal substance is intelligent. It is a thinking, living substance. And that's you.
Yes.
Number 3, universal substance is activated through faith and thought. So what are your thoughts? Thoughts impressed upon the thinking substance produce the form of the thought. Number 4, universal substance is omnipresent. It is everywhere. It permeates, penetrates, and interpenetrates all space. Number 5, the universe is friendly to your needs. It wants you to achieve. It wants everything you want. But do you want the good or do you want the lack? God wants you to have
You
all.
focus on the good, or do you focus on the lack? Yeah.
Exactly. Number 6. When you start to demonstrate prosperity through metaphysical law, you must look to substance and not to man. You must live and think in the opulent bounty and goodness of God. Number 7. Your point of contact with substance is recognition. If you make no demands upon it, it will not manifest in your life. Number
And
8.
recognition is here, it's gratitude, recognition that it's already there. So just be
Happened.
grateful for as if it has already happened. Feel the feeling that you feel in your future self when you have achieved your goals.
Love that. Thank you, Nadine. Number 8. What you receive from the universe will turn upon your belief that you already have it, exactly what you've just said. You must think of everything you want in terms of actual present ownership. Number 9, don't pray for more substance before a larger capacity. Number 10, since there is no time but now, you must always act in the present. And that's it. Stop worrying about what happened. Think about the future, but be present in the moment. Absolutely present, and feel that gratitude.
And think about the future in the way you want it. Okay?
Walking. Yeah.
Yes. Create it in your mind.
Number 11. When you make a claim on universal substance, have a well-defined mental picture of what you want. Vague, misty, and indefinite pictures do not accumulate substance. And that's exactly it. Our mind thinks in pictures. So have that clear picture. You see yourself walk, talk, behave, act in that person that you want to be. And always ask yourself, what I'm doing right now, is that what the future me will be doing? Number 12, never look at the visible supply. Look always at the limitless riches in formless substance and know that they are coming to you as fast as you can receive and use them.
Oh, that's a good point. As fast as you can receive. So the point here is that you become a proficient at receiving. Because very often people are just don't recognize that things come in form. The substance has form. So the $1 million doesn't necessarily come in, stacks of money, but it comes as an offer, as an opportunity, and you have to act upon it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. What number was I on? 12 or 13, Nadine? Never look at the visible. Okay, 13. Think of this substance as wax and of your thoughts as a dye, making an impression on the wax. And there you have the whole picture. Number 14. No depressions, hard times, panics, or unfavorable circumstances can defeat the man who looks to substance for his supply. I love that one. 15. If you would have the cooperation of your whole mind in what you are doing, never speak of your failures, losses, shortages, or limitations. Never speak, never think. Number 16. Riches that are secured by dishonesty and manipulation are dissipated by the same powers. Number 17. The thought that defeats substance is the thought of competition. You do not have to envy, cheat, or take advantage of others because you are creating your own individual supply. And I think this is a very important point, Nadine, because a lot of people want to compete. It's all about, I want that client. I want that proposal. I want to win that. I want to do that. But it's not about that. There's more than enough for
And we're
everyone.
very much trained, to do a competitor analysis, to be better than the others. How about everyone achieving the greatest good of all?
Yeah.
What if there was enough for everything? And so you wanna, win the game, win your game. So just be the best possible person create the best possible offer you can, and you will win. There is enough of everything. Just have the thought that whatever it is, clients, money, everything, there is 8 billion people on this planet. So enough for everyone.
There's more than enough. I learned a very good lesson one day. Bob was telling us, Nadine, you breathe in, I breathe in. We're taking in that beautiful air, filling our lungs, feeding our bodies with air. I didn't take anything away from you and your air. And you didn't take anything away from me, because there's so much available to all of us. And we need to think about our life as just that air. You can't take away from me, and I certainly cannot take it away from you.
Yeah. And even more, to instead of competing, to work together, to join forces. So there is so much more that comes out of it. That's just so beautiful. I mean, technically, we both of us, we could be competing because we sell the same offer.
Exactly.
But then every one of us takes the offer to a different place, and every one of us has her own energies, and we come together to read this, to inspire others. So there is just, creation going on, and it just feels so much better.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So number 18, if you get money on a competitive basis, it is always subject to loss. We need to remember that because it's so important. Number 19, when you get money on the competitive plane, you take from others. When you get it from a creative plane, you give to others.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
That's the charity in you. When you give to charity, you don't expect anything in return. So this is where you pay a bill. You've received something. To pay that bill, you've received a service. So be grateful for it.
Exactly. So it's even not only charity, it's whatever money. If I earn a tremendous amount of money and I go to the market and spend it, so I support with this all kinds of other businesses. And that's why it's very good to earn a lot of money, because you can support so many others by, consuming their things.
Exactly. And the last one, number 20, remember that the thing you desire is God wanting it through you.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And the key here is also that it's through you. So you're an expression of this higher good. You're an expression of source. And that means that whatever you want, you have to find or be the form, how it can express, right? And once you find that, how you can express the good, so then, things become physical and it manifests.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I will reread that and will really re-listen to this. So beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. 20 little points.
Wealth.
Exactly. Yeah. 20 points that we just need to remind ourselves of on a daily basis. So just pick one that you think is pertinent to right now and just keep repeating it, so that you've got that repetition is what changes our levels of awareness and grows us. So pick one, pick two maybe, and let's go for it till next week.
Yes, goosebumps. So next week, then we start with chapter 4, the magic box. So stay tuned. Come back next week, same time, same place.
Thank you, Nadine.
Greatly. Have a wonderful day, and shall many miracles come upon you this week.
Awesome. Thank you, Nadine. Bye everybody.